Hello family and welcome new viewers. In this video, a sister in Christ had a rapture dream like many other believers like yourself on this channel. Stay to the end and share with non-believers alike for the message to read them. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Hi guys, so I just wanted to quickly share an end time dream that I had last night. Now I'm going to have to share a part 2 probably because I'm not going to be able to fit it all in this video. Now the dream I had last night, I was on this road and I remember seeing loads of people looking up to the sky. Everyone was just in awe, in shock. Some people even had their phones out, and I remember as I began to look up, I remember seeing angels, I seen Jesus, I seen then a bunch of people walking through this tunnel. Now this is what really stuck out to me as well, which I'll get into in a second. Now as I was looking up, I remember just screaming and crying, please don't leave me, please don't leave me. And I was in a state of panic because I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm getting left behind, and I was just really scared. So just a part 2 to what I was saying. So as I was looking up, really scared, I then bumped into a bunch of people, and I remember explaining to them who Jesus was and that the fact that all of this was so real, because they just was confused with what was going on and they didn't really know what to think and they didn't really seem scared. So anyway, with a bunch of people walking through the tunnel, it looked like a tunnel in the sky. I remember just distinctively seeing that it wasn't a lot of people, but there was a bunch of people, but it wasn't a lot. And as I woke up this morning, I didn't even remember the dream until it really hit me, and I was in the bathroom and I was just like my mouth was just dropped in awe, because I just realized what dream I just had, and God would just brought that back to my remembrance. But he pointed out, that not everyone is going to be going up, and not everyone is going to be caught up at this point, or every one of his children. So just the part 3. So I remember that in the dream, the reason why God brought this to my remembrance and showed me this today is because in the dream, I remember when I was looking up and I was screaming, I was crying, I remember thinking distinctively, why are there not a lot of people? There's a bunch, but not a lot. And it was like, even though I was in my state of panic, crying and screaming, please don't leave me, please don't leave me, I knew that he was coming back again. And I knew that that wasn't it. And I knew that there was going to be another time that he'd come back, and that wasn't like my eternity now sealed. And I'm just saying this in the dream because, this is the case in real life, that when he does come back, that it's not going to be the final time and that's it, Jesus comes back and that's it, you're going to hell now. No, he is going to come back again, but after the tribulation period. And this dream was just a wake-up call to us all to get ready. So some pointers to take from the dream. First of all, get ready, because he is coming very soon. This isn't a video or videos to scare you or to put you in a state of fear, but to know that he is coming and everyone is going to see it. And there are going to be a lot of people that miss it, but there are going to be quite a bunch of people that are going to be caught up. But if you do get left behind, don't be put in a state of fear, because it's not your eternity sealed. There is another chance. And I do believe, and I remember when someone had mentioned this, is that, some believers may get left behind to help the non-believers, because who's going to then help them, during this tribulation period, during this time of war on the earth, who's going to help them? And God was just showing me, don't be scared, but we must always be ready for his coming. But yeah, guys. Hi guys, so I just wanted to quickly expand on the video that I shared on my end times dream that I had last night. Now, I'm not in any way, shape or form saying it's okay to be left behind, or that I want to be left behind, because I do not want to be left behind. I just want to make that clear, and that no one should want to be left behind. I want to go up, I want to go up. But God was just showing that, number one, it's coming very, very, very soon, in the blink of an eye, and we must be ready at all times. How do we do that? By making sure that we have given our heart to Christ, and making sure that each and every day we are trying to live holy and pure, and with Christ as the center of our life. But secondly, God was showing me through that dream is that even if we do get left behind, we must not be in a state of fear, because there is another chance, and use it as an opportunity to help others around you.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never failed me. all my days.